Okay, so poor Chrissy Teigen, she can't win. She's always in trouble when it comes to the internet. She shared some video and some pictures of her son's first birthday. And in the pictures, you see that they had some reptiles. They had like a snake, they had like a turtle. Well, animal lovers weren't here for it at all. They're like, listen, these are animals, not props for your birthday. You're hurting them. This is not how you should be treating them. So, of course, she's being dragged through the mud for having this party for her son and bringing out the reptiles. Okay, so here's some good news for New Yorkers that had some type of elective surgery that they had to put on hold due to the pandemic. Over the weekend, Governor Andrew Cuomo announced that New York would resume elective surgery and ambulatory care in 49 out of our 62 counties, and this includes Suffolk County and Long Island and Westchester County. So we can only assume that things are going to start to normalize for the Bronx, Brooklyn, Manhattan, and so forth shortly. So I want to talk about this guy from New York. He went to Hawaii trying to escape, the lockdown here in New York. And when he got to Hawaii, they told him, listen, you got to quarantine yourself for 14 days in your hotel room. Well, what does he do? He goes to the beach, starts surfing, and starts sharing pictures on Instagram. Well, guess what? Right now, he is locked up abroad. He's being held on $4,000 bond. And his mother tells the New York Post that she told him not to take the trip. So she's definitely not going to be bonding him out. So over the weekend, there was a lot of confusion as far as when the stay-at-home order was going to expire, when the state of emergency was going to expire. Well, I'm here to clear things up. Our stay-at-home order for New York City is until May the 28th. The state of emergency is until June 13th. Of course, this is all subject to change depending on what our governor and our mayor say. Okay, the beef between Tekashi 6ix9ine and Snoop Dogg just went to a whole new level. The two have been going back and forth about who's a snitch, who's a rat, who needs to show their paperwork all weekend long. Well, now Tekashi done upped things. He shared a video of what appears to be Snoop Dogg FaceTiming with a female, and he's alluding to the fact that Snoop cheats on his wife. Snoop is not happy about this. We've got the full story up on the website. Okay, there's one company that has definitely capitalized off of this pandemic big time, and it is the folks over at Zoom. They are now worth more than the world's 7 biggest airlines. As of May 15th, 2020, Zoom's market capitalization skyrocketed to $48.8 billion, despite only posting revenues of only $623 million over the past year. And that is all thanks to their new users. They went from 10 million users in December 2019 to 300 million as of April 2020. So there seems to be a new couple alert. The Baby and DaniLeigh. It seems as though they are located in the same place right now. The fans came to this conclusion because she posted a video on a balcony, and then the baby posted some pictures on the same balcony. So they are assuming and jumping to conclusions and saying that these two are together. The baby's baby mama, she spoke out and says DaniLeigh has her blocked on social media. So there must have been some type of back and forth there between the ladies. Okay, so over the weekend, Jennifer Lopez had shared, some selfies of her and how in shape she is. And nobody noticed until maybe yesterday when things started trending that there's like a man in the back of her selfie, and it looks as though he's scared, he's being held hostage. But I've examined the photograph and it looks as though it's a window washer who is wearing, I guess, a mask. So people need to just relax. It's just someone doing their job. I had been following this story since the weekend, and I really hoped it had a better ending. Officials in California are saying that the body of Shad Gaspard, he's an ex-WWE star, has washed up ashore in Venice Beach. The last time he was seen was on Sunday when him, his son, and some other swimmers got caught in a riptide. And when the lifeguards came in to rescue them, Shad told them to please take his son first and then return for him. But he went underwater and tragically drowned. So, practically 50% of Americans are getting more money on unemployment than they were at their regular jobs. Some people are even seeing $1,000 clean. So this is what's going on right now. The Department of Labor has issued a statement that if your company reopens and you are offered your job back, you must return to work. If you refuse a job or refuse to return to work, you're no longer eligible for unemployment benefits. So that whole scheme of I'm going to stay on unemployment until 2021 getting these $1,000 might not work out. Good news for anyone who has a family member who is hospitalized due to COVID-19. As of today, 12 different hospitals in the state of New York, 9 of them located right here in New York City, are going to begin allowing patients to be visited by family members, although they have contracted the COVID virus and are still battling it. So it's a step in the right direction so that people don't feel so alone while battling the virus, or even feel that they're never going to see a family member ever again if they should pass away.